Well, of course it's not, because we have to cover that.
Is it going?
Yeah, it's going.
It sees me through the hole,
Mm-hmm.
and then I speak words to it.
Yeah, you can speak words to it.
Does it speak words back?
You can try.
How are you today? Did you hear that?
Yeah.
How's your mom? Oh. Anyway, down to business. Filed my taxes yesterday. The IRS told me I'm not an American citizen. Nickelodeon and Cartoon Network have essentially debunked and essentially ruined their own franchise by producing mediocre at best cartoons in the place of previously fantastic and astonishing cartoons.
Yes. I'd like to have hope for these channels, but they've just perpetuated this whole like lol, so random, atmosphere.
It's targeting an audience of unintelligent people.
Of 4-year-olds. That's what it feels like. I mean,
and adults who are actually 4 on the inside, and cats.
The best example of this, I gotta say, is Teen Titans Go. And for any, I mean, people are growing up and they haven't heard of Teen Titans at all, and they watch Teen Titans Go. They have no idea what You Were Dead.
They think that's the real show.
They have never heard of Teen Titans,
which
and
is
that's
disturbing
crazy to me.
because
that's crazy because it's like
Teen Titans was like one of the best shows ever made.
Yeah.
The concept, the parameter, the character development, the life lessons, the morals, the stories, the animation, basically everything about it was pretty close to 10 out of 10 on the scale of awesomeness.
The voice acting as well. I know that
you got the voice actors.
You got the same voice actors.
Why would you waste their time?
It's just so unfortunate because I can't hate on Tara Strong. I can't hate on any of these guys. And
I can't a little
They are
bit.
talented. They're very talented people, but it just sucks because now that basically cements like Teen Titans will never come back. Like Teen Titans.
No, you killed it. You killed Teen Titans. You took your best show and you killed it. Good job.
Nickelodeon.
Boom.
SpongeBob, what are you really doing? They're basically using him as their mascot, as they have since 2000. They've used him as their mascot consistently, and I think they're just keeping the show going so they can continue to do that. I don't know what it is. You watched Avatar.
Avatar was one of the best shows ever made.
Avatar is another example of one of those shows like they treated Avatar really well. They did in it when it was going on. But
We're talking about the first one? Avatar, The Last Airbender.
Yeah, The Last Airbender.
Where Aang is great.
Yes. They treated that show really well. But then with Korra, it was like, okay, we're gonna give you guys one season. All right. So they're they're making the season and then they pretty much finish the first season and then they go, oh yeah, you can have another season. They're like, oh, well, that's great. Yeah, that's great. Thanks for that. Thanks for telling us, that we can have more seasons.
They basically sabotaged the second show, which in my opinion wasn't as good as the first, just because I personally liked Avatar better.
Yeah.
But it's way better than SpongeBob. SpongeBob ended after season 3 with the SpongeBob movie, and that was the end of SpongeBob. And everything that happened from that point to any duration after
season 10, we're on 10.
That doesn't exist.
Season 10.
If you acknowledge it exists, then you don't exist either.
I don't even know what Fairly Odd Parents is doing either. Like with that show's going on.
That's
still going on.
That doesn't exist.
They have a dog.
Fairly Odd Parents died.
A long time ago. I don't even know.
Yeah,
I actually prefer Flapjack over Chowder.
I can't say I love Flapjack.
And I did simply because they were both Flapjack and Chowder were both they're very similar, and they're made by the same people, I think. Chowder was I don't know. I didn't really like Chowder that much. Although Schnitzel.
Code Lyoko was a freaking awesome show. That had a good concept and actually was.
Didn't actually give it an end. They ended it.
No, it had an ending. Yeah, that show had an ending.
That's good.
But that was before Nickelodeon had this entourage of destructive, self-narcissistic, egotistic insanity where they're bent on essentially destroying themselves in all ways possible. They've fired all of their good writers, they've gotten rid of all of their meaningful shows, and they've essentially done everything possible to degrade themselves to the lowest level imaginable.
I've talked about Nick Reboot. That was just that hurt
Failure.
me. That hurt me so much. I really did love that website, and it's just.
It was the last spark of light in the utter darkness.
It really was. I mean, it's just.
And then they found it and they smothered the last hope of all cartoon lovers.
Viacom is supposed to come out with a new some kind of video streaming thing, but obviously they're not going to show the old shows. So
Because why would you show your good material? It will just remind everybody how good it used to be when we actually could write. And then we forgot because all of us are brain dead chimpanzees. What if they were chimpanzees? What if everybody at Nickelodeon and Cartoon Network was actually a chimpanzee? You know, actually, I would change my opinion. I'd be like, you guys are doing all right.
they're doing pretty good.
I just think that it was a good strategy for the chimps to take away all of their educational, life-fulfilling, moral-filled, well-animated, intellectual cartoons that really inspired and, you know, as an adult, you can watch them and really still feel the same thing that when you were a kid. It was good for them to get rid of all of that because it distracts you from what they're putting out now. Like, that stuff is so much better that the chimpanzees knew they would never match their human predecessors.
Of course.
So, what are we talking about?
Okay.
How,
You're moving your I knew you.
This is actually a portrait of my father. This was taken with my iPhone 27.
Okay.
We look the same. I'm a narcissist. I blame myself for Nickelodeon's failure. I should have been better. I should have taught them better. It's my fault. I'm sorry, I failed all of you. All of you free-thinking, beautiful-minded people who demanded more from their cartoons. Brilliance and well-animated intellectual value which instilled virtues in people.
It's okay.
You know, you're right. It's your fault. You failed them too.
No. Now, how are you here in America?
I'm not. I'm a hologram. All right, through me.